Boy, you had quite a week, didn't you? And I tell you, if we're not careful, we sure can lose the proper perspective on things as well as our priorities. I want you to make sure that you're making this personal. When you're afraid, or when things are coming down on you, when you have the pressure in your life, when things aren't going very good, there's too much month at the end of the money, those type of situations, not getting along in relationships, family type matters. Do you cry out to the Lord? When things are happening in our lives that we don't understand, we kind of withdraw from the Lord. We withdraw from praying. We withdraw from fellowship. We tend to isolate ourselves. We want to have a lesson today. Hey, you don't know what's coming up just today alone, much less in the year. Get it in your head already. Purpose in your heart like Daniel did way back there in the book of Daniel. Hey, I'm going to pray first. I'm going to go to God in prayer first. You really want to be a supernatural individual, a supernatural man and a supernatural woman. You want to rise above your circumstances and you don't want to lose your focus. But human beings, when we're just in the natural, just on our own, we're now under stress, losing our focus, forgetting our prayer life. Whisper to prayer, one was enough and let it go. When we do those type of things, the next thing that a human being will do is look for somebody to blame, look for somebody to attack, or look for a way to become the victim. Even becoming the victim is very popular in our culture right now, as well as the blame game. When fear is all over us and we have this spirit of fear, you get irrational. You lose a little bit of your mind. You're not really dealing in reality, and you even start lying and exaggerating. The past always looks better to you when your present isn't going too good. When your present is not going too good, human beings tend to go back to the past and they romanticize it. It looks better than it really was. It's grander and more glorious than it really was, but that's what we tend to do. When my present stinks, oh man, I want to go back to my past, okay? Not only in my mind, some of us go back to the past habits, the past addictions, those terrible relationships, those terrible whatever. Remember, we're wanting you to focus today on what you do. You want to make sure you're focusing on you. Do you have something that you have to always go back to the past? Because right now the present doesn't seem too good to you. And so we've went over a few things today, and I hope and pray that the big picture and the big question for today was, am I losing my focus? Have I lost my focus? Am I losing my priorities? Am I losing the right perspective on things? And why is that? Because I may not be focusing on God as I should. And wherever you find yourself, whether you are being led or you are leading, you want to be spirit-filled, spirit-led. Because if you don't, these are some of the things that we deal with. These are some of the things that we do, and we want to have the right responses.